Guess who's back again? That's right, Farley, and this time I'm here to do a comic collection update. This will be comics and some trade paperbacks and some hardbound editions and things that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. Uh, Even though I mentioned it was a comic collection update, I am going to start off with a toy though. I do have a 2017 Punisher uh, toy put out by Hasbro from Marvel. This is a throwback to the vintage Punisher from the 80s. Really, really cool. And if you're interested in these, they also have some more Captain America, Black Widow, Wolverine, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. So, really, really, really cool. I am a vintage Punisher kind of guy. All right. So, speaking of the Punisher, I picked up a couple of essential Punishers. These are collected comics. I guess you'd call these trades, even though they're pretty thick. But I guess I should start with Volume 1. So, Volume 1 is the first appearance of Punisher, as well as some early appearances of Punisher in other comics, including, of course, first appearance in Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 129, as well as some other appearances, including the Daredevil. Now, these are black and white. I know that would bother some people, but it does not bother me. I'm actually a fan of them. But I bought these really to go back and kind of get caught up with the Punisher without having to buy every single issue. So, and knowing me, I'm such a big nut for the Punisher, I'll probably end up buying all of the, at least all of the 80s releases, the single issues anyway. And then I've got, that was Volume 1, and then Volume 2 collects the first 20 original Punishers of the ongoing series. And I forgot to mention that Volume 1 also collects the 5-issue miniseries that first came out. And then Volume 2 collects the first 20 issues of the ongoing series, plus the first annual and Daredevil 257. Again, more black and white. But I got these more for the storylines and getting caught up on everything. Next, we have another comic that was one of the first comics that I got into, and that is Shadow of the Bat. And I picked up number 1, still polybagged. And this comes with number 3. And I also got number 4. Comes with number 13. Really love the art on this. And yeah, I don't think you can beat Shadow of the Bat for its time and its storylines. So here's 14, as well as 45. And then you have the first annual Bloodlines Outbreak, and that's by itself. And then another comic that I got into, and I'll be honest with you here, when I got into Valiant hard. It was such a more mature storyline than most of what I was reading at the time, save The Punisher or Batman. And I collected several different titles, Exo Manowar, Magnus the Robot Fighter. But my favorite out of all these was Bloodshot. And so I picked up the original comic number 0 from Valiant for Bloodshot. And this came out, I want to say 1990. I know for sure early 90s because that's when I was big into collecting back in the day. So there's number 0. And there's number 1 with the gold foil. So, and I am on the hunt for Kai. What is it? Kai? It's either Kai 0 or Kai number 1 for the first appearance of Bloodshot. And then finally, I have a hardcover master edition of Lock and Key. This is a hardbound graphic novel. I guess it collects the first 2 volumes of Lock and Key. It's a total of 12 comics collected in here. 2 different story arcs, 6 issues each. This is currently what I'm reading. I'm about halfway through, and so far I'm blown away. So I'm probably going to end up doing a review of this later, but this is an amazing story, and the artwork is awesome. And this Master Edition is absolutely stunning. So I don't know if you're into the horror type. This is this is really, this should be right up your alley, because I absolutely love this story so far, and the artwork too is just great. I have no complaints with this at all so far. Let's see if I can find a splash page. There we go. So, yeah, I'm very stoked to get this and be reading this. So, I will let you know when I'm done what I think. But so far, so good. All right, so that's what I've collected so far in the last couple of weeks. I've got some more stuff coming, and I've also signed up with a subscription service to get some of the newer titles automatically delivered when they come out. So, real stoked, man. So, thanks everybody for watching, supporting my channel. Whether you're here for music, whether you're here for comics, whether you're here for Laserdisc, music rips, I'm just glad you're here, supporting my channel, and I don't have to feel like, I'm all alone in all these different hobbies. I have other people that I know that are out there that are into some of the same things I am, because where I live, there's not a lot of people into what I'm into, especially my age. So, anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Farley out.